Strive Asset Management, LLC, ASST, Detailed Technical Analysis Report. In this video, the detailed report for ASST stock based on the technical analysis data dated January 16, 2026, presented in the 10 section. General overview of company and market data. As of the analysis date, ASST stock closed at $0.971. On the last trading day, the stock recorded a significant decline of -5.78% daily return. The stock has seen a 52-week low of $0.387 and a high of $13.42. The current price is near its historical lows, at a very low relative position of 4.48%, 52-week position, indicating it is trading in a deep distressed zone after a massive decline from its highs. Moving averages analysis. The price position relative to moving averages shows a mix of short-term pressure and a potential medium-term turning point. Short-term. The price, $0.971, is below the 5-day SMA, $1, and 10-day SMA, $0.998. This indicates short-term selling pressure is currently dominant. Medium-term. The 20-day SMA is at $0.906. The price is currently above this level, suggesting a potential medium-term base or bottom might be forming. Long-term. The price is significantly below all major long-term SMAs, 50, 100, 200-day, confirming a strong, established long-term downtrend, bear market. The 200-day SMA is far away at $3.21. Trend strength and direction. ADX and Parabolic SAR trend indicators suggest a weak or non-existent trend with some mixed signals. ADX, 14, at 21.00, the value is low, around the 20 to 25 threshold, indicating a weak trend or a trading range. There is no strong prevailing trend currently. Parabolic SAR. The value is 0.886, which is below the current price. This technically maintains a buy signal, suggesting the immediate short-term uptrend has not been fully invalidated despite the recent drop. Momentum indicators, RSI and MACD, momentum indicators are neutral to slightly negative, reflecting the recent selling, RSI, 14, currently at 49.77. It is right around the neutral 50 level, offering no clear directional bias. The significant negative momentum, -3.42, suggests the recent downward move had strength. MACD. The MACD line is -0.0024 and the signal line is -0.030. The MACD is slightly above the signal line, but both are below zero, and the histogram, 0.028, is positive but small. This indicates very weak bullish momentum in a negative territory. Volatility and Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands indicate a relatively high volatility environment with the price near the center. Band position. Upper band $1.12, middle band $0.906, lower band $0.690. Comment. The price, $0.971, is trading between the middle and upper bands. The band width, 0.476, is relatively wide for a stock at this price level, suggesting high volatility. The price is currently in a neutral zone within the bands. Stochastic and other oscillators. Oscillators are giving mixed signals, with some showing potential overbought conditions rolling over. Stochastic, 14% K is 59.22 and %D is 65.39. Both are in the neutral zone, but %K has crossed below %D, suggesting a potential short-term bearish turn or loss of upward momentum. StochRSI. It is at 8.81, which is deeply in the oversold zone. This contradicts the standard stochastic and suggests a short-term bounce could be possible soon due to oversold conditions. CCI, 20, at 54.76, it is in positive territory but not overbought, showing moderate upward pressure. Volume and money flow analysis. Volume and money flow data are not showing strong conviction. MFI, 14, at 45.02, it is perfectly neutral, indicating a balance between buying and selling pressure. Volume. The last trading volume was 143 million shares, which is higher than the 20-day average volume ratio, 1.49. The significant price drop on higher volume is a negative sign, suggesting distribution or strong selling pressure. Chaikin oscillator. At -77 million, it is deeply negative, indicating strong distribution, selling pressure, is occurring. Support, resistance, and pivot levels. Critical levels for short-term trading. Pivot point, $0.987. The price closed below the pivot point, which gives a bearish bias for the next session. Resistance 1. $1.01. The 5-day SMA at $1 and recent highs around $1.03 to $1.07 act as immediate resistance. The upper Bollinger Band is at $1.12. Support 1. $0.944. The 20-day SMA at $0.906 provides key medium-term support. Below that, the recent low of $0.891 and the lower Bollinger Band at $0.690 are major support levels. Statistical risk and return data. Risk profile of the stock. Beta, 14, 0.56. The stock is theoretically less volatile than the overall market, but given its low price and recent moves, this might not fully reflect its current risk. Technical score, 75.15. This score reflects a surprisingly positive technical outlook despite the recent drop, likely boosted by the price being above the 20-day SMA and some positive momentum indicators like CCI. Conclusion and general assessment. In light of the technical data, the general outlook for ASST is short-term pullback within a potential medium-term bottoming process. Positives. Price is above the 20-day SMA. Parabolic SAR is still buy. StochRSI is deeply oversold, suggesting a bounce is due. Technical score is relatively high. Negatives, risks. Price closed below the 5-day, 10-day SMAs and pivot point. Significant drop on high volume. Shaken oscillator shows strong distribution. Long-term trend is deeply bearish. Standard stochastic is rolling over. Strategy. The stock is in a precarious position. Traders should watch the $$0.906 minus $0.944 support zone closely. A hold above the 20-day SMA, $0.906, is critical for the bullish case. A bounce from here could target $1 to $1.07. A break below $0.906 could lead to a retest of recent lows or the lower Bollinger Band. The deep oversold StochRSI suggests a short-term bounce is possible, but the high volume drop is concerning. Caution is advised.